Keeneland Racecourse is ready. They've been ready for quite some time for the start of this fall meeting, which also means they are ready for the Breeders' Cup to host their first Breeders' Cup World Thoroughbred Championships coming up at the end of October. Welcome back to our on-site coverage, opening day of the 2015 fall meet. And every opening day, whether it be spring or fall, taking time out of his busy schedule is President and CEO Bill Thomason to talk with us. Bill, happy opening day.
Thank you. I love opening days, and this is very special to get started.
I was going to say, I mean, the energy around town is different than other fall meets that I've had. It was a couple of weeks ago, you went in the sales pavilion, and you started off essentially the countdown to the Breeders' Cup. There's a clock downtown. This has been a moment that the whole community truly is rallying around the Breeders' Cup coming to Keeneland for the first time.
We knew it was going to be special through just in the conceptual stage when we were putting together, and the energy in this community and the excitement around is just palpable. It just, everything about it is fantastic, and I knew that we were going to get that kind of support, but to see it actually happen is humbling because it's phenomenal.
I don't think people completely understand how it's different in Lexington than anywhere else. If we got the Super Bowl in Los Angeles, there'd be people who are yawning and wouldn't be understand that it's even there. I'm driving through downtown last night. They're camped out for lottery tickets, the chance to get a ticket to Big Blue Madness, which is 2 weeks away. I mean, this community always gets behind its institutions, and Keeneland has always been an important institution in the community of Lexington.
Yeah, so we spent, it's a part of our mission, Todd, you know. It's growing the sport, and as a part of growing our sport, it's the part that we play inside our community. And we're proud of that relationship with our community, and now to be able to bring and have an event that they understand. You walk through the downtown, they love Keeneland, but they love horse racing, and they're passionate about the sport, and they're proud of everything that surrounds us, the breeding farms and the community itself. And I think when you talk to the people in Lexington, they're really excited about being able to showcase it to the rest of the world, and that's what makes it so special.
And that's a great thing. And the visitors that will be coming from around the world, you'll have the greatest hospitality from the citizens of Lexington and the surrounding area. Now let's get to the hard part, getting this facility ready. This is not the Keeneland I've seen in years past. I look at the chalets, astonishing. I look at the temporary seating, amazing where you found it. I mean, how long has this planning been going on? And give us some of the highlights of what you put together here.
18 months in earnest.
Wow.
We've been doing it a little longer than that, but really 18 months for all of it. We brought in experts from all over the country in every phase of what we're trying to build. We designed it. The thing that's so rewarding is that we designed the facilities, but now that they're here, they fit in with the surroundings so well that nothing's out of place. They look very natural. Every one of the luxury chalets have got incredible views that you don't get to have at Keeneland, especially all of the chalets that are going up the stretch. We have the first 3-story temporary structure that's been built in North America. It's absolutely beautiful.
It is. It's amazing.
And the views from every part of that are absolutely beautiful.
You brought up a very important point. There's an obligation because of what Keeneland means to racing that you can't overwhelm the facility with these temporary structures, some of them who will be permanent and stay afterwards. But that paddock has always been something I look forward to coming and seeing. And when I saw the changes you had made, it didn't interfere with the paddock. It enhanced it in so many ways. So you can still showcase what Keeneland is all about.
What we love is even some of the contractors and designers and people that we have involved here. One of them was in the track kitchen last week, and somebody came in and said, "What do you do?" And he said, "Well, I do the contracting work for Keeneland." And he says, "You'll never know that I've been here." So he's proud of nobody ever knowing that he's really done anything other than our fans who get to experience some of these changes. And they're all done to allow our fans to see the horses in a special way and to experience racing in a very unique way, using technology and everything that we do around here to keep this place modern.
Okay, so for numbers, seating-wise, how many can you accommodate seating?
45,000. Well, we're going to have 45,000 on the ground, Todd. That's, okay. We have capped it at that. We wanted to make sure that in all of the luxury facilities that we've created and every place on the grounds that there was a different variety of experiences, but that everyone in and of itself was a very special experience. So we've created a lot of luxury accommodations. There'll be 37,000 people that'll be trackside watching, you know, that will have trackside views, and the rest of them will be in some of our ancillary facilities, the entertainment center, Keene Mansion, the Meadow, and various places on the grounds where they'll have access. A lot of them to get up trackside, to be able to get to the rail. But otherwise, we've made it comfortable. We've made it where we meet people's expectations of what they expect whenever they come here, which is what was important to us.
Your team already started the drills going back to the spring meet, because I know you had a couple of days where you changed up the parking flow to see how it worked. So I know there's a lot of people asking out there, how am I getting in and out of Keeneland? Tell us about the transportation situation for the Breeders' Cup.
Transportation is one of the most important things that we worked on. We have 3 remote locations where people are going to go and park. The Kentucky Horse Park, Whitaker Bank Ballpark, and Cox Street downtown. We expect about 25,000 people to be riding in on those buses. It's going to be so easy. Dedicated bus lanes, easy places, convenient to park. You'll have dedicated bus lanes all the way into Keeneland. Wonderful places to unload and to come into the facility. We're limiting cars coming on the grounds to only those places that are left that are going to be good. So about 5,000 actual cars that'll be allowed to come in. But dedicated lanes for private buses to be able to come, who park on the grounds and stay as well as taxis and Uber lane, who will be able to bring in people in and drop them off. I urge everyone to really look at the parking plans that we've got that are on the breederscup.com website. I think if people pay attention, it's going to be one of the easiest things that they've ever done coming into Keeneland.
Bill, I have to say, I love when a plan comes together in any fashion of life, but especially for a facility that I have admired for years and years and years now. Your team has done a wonderful job. I wish you the best leading up to the Breeders' Cup, and thank you for having TVG back for the fall meet. This is going to be a great day of racing coming up. That's the whole thing. This whole stretch is, you got the fall meet, then the Breeders' Cup, then you got the November sale. I can't remember a stretch like this ever in the history of this facility.
Well, we just finished the September sale 5 days ago.
That's right.
Don't forget.
That's right.
So it just, and everything has just been flawless and seamless, and you're exactly right about this team. I am so proud of everybody who's involved at putting this together, and the pride they take in the facility and the experience that we provide to everybody when they come here. And there's never been a time like this in our history, and we can't wait for people to get here, Todd.
And you're absolutely ready. Bill, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bill Thomason, President and CEO of Keeneland Racecourse, guiding them through one of the most historic months they have ever seen here at Keeneland. And this is a facility truly that has seen it all, but they will host their first Breeders' Cup at the end of the month. But before that, oh yeah, it's the fall meet. A Fall Stars weekend is ahead. You'll see all the coverage here on TVG, and you can play it at tvg.com. We'll be back with more from Lexington, Kentucky after this.